In the last video, we spoke about lighting techniques, like how to light a subject using one light. We spoke about Rembrandt lighting, we spoke about top-down flat lighting, and we spoke about side lighting. Today we're going to be talking about the intent of lighting, how to light your subject depending on the mood that you want. The first thing that we're going to talk about is the importance of lights. So right now I'm going to turn off this light and this light, and I'm going to show you how it looks like. The first light is off, and now I'm going to turn off my key light. And you cannot see anything. And I'll open my blinds right now. And now you can see a little bit of me, but it's very underexposed. Now my backlight is on, which is giving me a bit of depth behind me, telling you that I'm not right on the wall itself. So now what we're gonna do is turn on my key light again. So that's what lighting is. It's the most important thing that you will do to your video, even more important than your camera. Alright, I'm gonna tell you which lighting techniques you can use and why. And remember, these are not set and stone rules that you have to follow. It all depends on what you want to do personally. Right now I'm using the Rembrandt lighting technique. As you can see, there's a soft triangle across the cheek of my face. This gives me a little bit of depth in the room, which makes my face bright on one side and gives me a nice cinematic shadow fall off. Now let's speak about side lighting. And if you want to know how to do side lighting, it's basically the same. It's in the name. You just have to put the light on the side of your subject. You can use side lighting to show the importance of a person, make them feel more mysterious or masculine. That's generally what Hollywood does. I'm gonna talk about some lighting misconceptions now. When beginners start using external lights, beginners make this one mistake that everyone is guilty of, and I bet some of the people who are watching may be guilty of. We bright too dark for the scene. Instead of bringing it back in post, we bring it back in camera. So the look gets baked into the footage and we don't have that much leeway to work with it in the post-production. And if you do this, your footage can end up looking very grainy and not at all appealing. It's not what you want, basically. So now that we spoke about some lighting techniques, some why to light and what makes you want to light, and the importance of lighting, we're going to talk about different kinds of lights. This light right here, which is the Godox SL60W on a light stand. And this is the camera. We have a flag right here. We'll get to why I'm using this in the next video. And we have some practicals going on behind us. This is one of the type of light that you can use for your videos, but some of you may not be able to afford them right off the bat, even though this is a very budget option. The more expensive brother of this is the Aperture 120D. The light that I started with was this one. It's a ring light. I bet a lot of you guys know what this is, and some of you may have used it or are using it. This is a great starting point. However, there are some things that I didn't quite like about it. First of all, it's not one single source of light. There's multiple small LEDs that project light from them. Yeah, it gets a little soft, but it's not as soft as you want it to be. Lights that are soft right off the bat, you cannot shape or control as much as lights that are harsh. It's much easier to make a light softer than it is to make it harsher. So you heard me use two words, soft and harsh. This right here, the kind of lighting that I'm using, is soft light. The shadow fall off on my face is really soft, and you cannot see much of the shadows in the back wall that I'm standing in front of. Now I'm gonna make my source harsh. So right now we have the background light turned on. I'm gonna turn on my torch from my phone, and if I put it about where my key light was, you can see the harsh light and the harsh shadow even on the wall behind me and on my face. And this obviously is back to soft light. Those are the main things that you really need to know about lighting your first scene with external lights. In the next video, we're gonna go ahead and focus on how to shape a light and why I'm using this flimsy blackboard that is right beside me right here. And that's it for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.